Wake up, lazy
Hello
bones.
and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. When we last left off, we we had escaped from the guards of Heliodor Castle. And now, let's wake up.
Come on, up you get.
You're very persistent, and I'm very, very tired.
Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own.
I'm sorry, you're very slight, and I'm very slight, so I don't imagine that worked out well.
But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the Luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces.
It worked out for the best, I suppose.
In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do.
Yeah, a little.
Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Always thank the people who give you a little bit of help. But, always ransack the place first. Hello, sister.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Uh,
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains.
looks like we're not going
And
back.
I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from.
One of the fugitives.
Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks, we appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Yeah, more than a few things.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from?
It is.
I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed.
No, I know.
If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
You did. Yeah.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing.
Is it a disguise? Is there a mustache?
Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Is this like when Aang wore his... Yeah, kinda.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town.
This feels a lot like when Aang wore his little shawl over his head.
Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the Luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
And now we have another party member. Now we have Eric, who is essentially our party rogue. Oh, a pet power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members when at least one of them is pepped up. Some pet powers can only be unleashed when everyone involved is in this state. Select pet powers from the menu when it appears to see what exciting abilities you can unleash. Depending on the tactics of each character has set. Oh, excuse me. They'll either perform powers automatically or await your orders. Take a look at the Traveler's Tips to learn more. What we're gonna do is we're going to climb down this well and see if there's anything interesting down there. Yes, there's a chest. Is it an actual chest? A pointy hat. Okay. Oh, and there are other routes. Let's see. But this is small scale. So, something that I wanted to note is I did end up going back to check and make sure that I hadn't missed anything. I felt like we went through the dungeon super quick, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a case of me forgetting anything. I hadn't. Oh. Hello. Well, that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Now, tell me something. Have you heard of pet powers? They're special abilities that you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. And believe me, they're well worth learning. I can see I've piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Of course. I've got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that if you and your friend Eric put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real decoy. All you need to do is team up and try it out on some hapless monster. You'll soon see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? Yes. That's the spirit, but just one word of warning. This pet power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. And what does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in battle and monsters are attacking you and suddenly you find you're fully focused and ready for anything. That should be enough to get you out there, I'm sure. Now, stop listening to me waffling on and get out there and try it. Once you've taken out a monster with the real decoy, come back and let me know. I love the names of some of these quests. But let's just make sure we're not missing anything. And I don't believe we are. Let's go get into a fight. Oh, these these dudes. Bodkin Archer. Okay. Stab. A group of it. Ooh, okay. There appears to be a shiny tree in the background. We're gonna have to make sure that, Eric actually... Oh dear. Hey! Already hide. Let's, because Eric has nothing equipped. Okay, so... Let's take some... So everybody has something. Fruit bulbs. Now, I know I said that I wasn't going to, Oh, I never healed myself. I know I said I was going to try and keep fights to a minimum on here. But in my defense, we are actually working towards something, so...
Let's do this.
There we go.
Let's do this.
Oh. Oh, you leave me alone. Oh, there you go. Oh, we're at this tree. Some buzzberries and a flurry feather. Oh. We will go back this way. I'm going to need you to stop. There we go.
Ha! Easy.
There we go. No. I should use them soon, though. Whoop. Okay. Eric's gonna need some healing. I'm actually more worried about Eric. Okay. Let's go down here and see what trouble we can get into. Mangle Grove and Heliodor. Okay. I wish it would tell you how close to being pepped up you were. It would be a lot easier. But it doesn't. So, we're just gonna have to go out. Ah! Forgot they do that. As irritating as this actually is, I don't mind it. Mostly because it means that you get more, experience out of the ordeal.
Another one? Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. No. I will sit down and actually determine which ones would be good for that. Oh.
Who else wants some?
Oh. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if... all of them show up in your, I guess, gold? Because I'm playing this via PC, as opposed to playing it via, console. I don't currently have the ability to record via console, which is kind of a bummer. There are a couple of games I would love to be able to play, but isn't really an option at the moment. There we go. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do there.
Who else wants some?
Eric. Oh. Not one, but two treasures. Okay. Let's go stab a guy. Okay. Come on, Eric. Oh. There we go. There we go. We're gonna use that on this one.
Here we go.
Really useful, that one. And now, one, we have leveled up at least once. And we can go back and finish that quest.
Ha! Easy.
Alright. So that one quest's all finished. We'll go talk to that soldier. Maybe have a quick nap at the church. And then head out on our way to Heliodor. No, don't say a word. You don't need to. A man with my vast fighting experience can recognize a first-time pet power user a mile off. The glint in your eye, the spring in your step, the glow of satisfaction. Oh, yes, you nailed it all right. You should be proud of yourself. To have teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off a pet power is a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. Feels amazing, doesn't it? Yes, there's nothing like pet power, and I must say, I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to their wonder. Here you are. Consider this a small souvenir to commemorate this magical moment. Now don't forget, there are many more pet powers out there just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities can be combined is beyond even my imagination. And don't think they're all just two-person affairs. Oh no, there are some that need 3 of you to be pepped up before they can be performed too. To cut a long story short, the more spells and abilities you master, and the more companions you meet, the more pet powers will become available to you. Which just goes to show you that you can't always go it alone in this life. No, there are times when it really pays to work with others. Awesome. Okay, so I think... that is... Oh. Yeah, they... It would oh, interesting. It would up my max HP, but we're gonna use Eric as our tank for the time being. Hello, sister. If we may take a brief nap. Yes, okay. Now, my children, with those fugitives at large, you must take care. I shall offer what little succor I can. All wayward sheep shall find a welcome in this house. How may we help you? We're gonna have a save. Okay. We are actually going to save over this. Yes. Yes. No, ma'am. Okay, so we are...
You good?
So yeah, before I got slung in that dungeon, I stashed a certain something in downtown Heliodor, and now I want to get it. Go get it. Let's head north. So, from here on out, outside of like mandatory battles, I will be avoiding battles on camera. A lot of what I will do in the meantime and in between times is I will grind off camera, and I will, we'll, take care of all of that, where you don't have to see. Because I know that battles can actually get really tedious, especially if you're doing slews of them in a row. Grab that. Were you following me? Okay. Up. I'll go through this cave. I like that they use the old game sounds. And welcome to downtown Heliodor.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb.
Oh.
They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you.
Is that so?
Time to go liberate that loot. To the garbage pile.
Well, let's not head there immediately. Welcome to downtown Heliodor, the grimy little secret that posh folks over the wall don't want you to know about. You ain't from around here, eh? Well, if you ain't got a reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. What's that? You're looking for the dump? Well, you're in the right part of town for rubbish. There's a great big pile of it right in the middle. Get these little shacks. Just ramshackle places. You have an actual church set up. Oh, a church tent anyway. So you do have a place to save. But for the most part, aside from one or two things here or there is genuinely nothing you really have to worry about here. A couple of shops, of course. Tell me, are you sort of bristling with blades? It's dangerous. It's a dangerous world out there, so it pays to be prepared. Yes, please. So we are going to... I'm gonna stick with blades for Eric. We're gonna go with a copper sword for me. Okay, let me have a quick look at equipment. We are going to put that in the equipment bag. We are also going to put this in the equipment bag. Oh, that's re-equip that. We're also going to take... Now, we can't do anything with that. I believe that technically is something that can't be sold. We will transfer that to the equipment bag. And we will transfer that to the equipment bag. The rest of this is equipment bag. What's all the plane called? Nope. Okay. A dollop of a dollop? But why is it a dollop? I have so many questions and none of them are going to be answered. We're just gonna buy a bunch of medicinal herbs. And going in the item bag. I'm good. And here's our garbage pile.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1000% sure.
I don't think it's there, Eric.
It's not here.
It's not.
You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known. A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on him. I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me.
I've been roped into other people's business.
Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
The one that looks like it would fall if you sneeze too hard. Actually, that is where we're going to call it today. So I have been Dorking Up. This has been Dragon Quest XI, and when we pick up again next time, we're going to find out what that rat think Dirk did with our treasure, and maybe explore some more of the sights and sounds of downtown Heliodor. So come see me again, won't you? Goodbye.